Well, hello friends. You asked for it, so you are getting it. My makeup favorites are beauty favorites. So if you're new to my channel, then you know that The Rich Life is really a daily vlogging channel, but I decided to branch out a little bit, and I asked on Instagram what you guys wanted to see, whether you wanted it to be Disney related or beauty makeup related, and most of y'all said beauty, so that's what we're doing. But don't worry, Disney lovers, I am a Disney lover and I will deliver. I am going to be doing a Disney series. Probably that might be my next sit down vlog. I'm gonna start doing those on Sunday, I think, so that will be coming. But here we are, so let's go ahead and get into my beauty favorites. Okay, so these really are not in any particular order, but first kind of let me preface this by saying I love makeup, so I have a lot of favorites. So what I'm going to show you are kind of like my tried and true. These products I have repurchased and will repurchase, so they aren't like the latest necessarily, like, you know, new releases, or definitely not limited edition. So you can easily go out and get every single one of these like right now. So again, tried and true, things that I use on the daily. So that's kind of, you know, we could do a whole separate video on other favorites, but these are like my essentials. Does that make sense? Okay, no particular order. Let's go ahead and get started. I have a Starbucks bag. Funny. That's another favorite. Okay, let's go with what I remove my eye makeup. Okay, this is the Garnier micellar, I have no idea how to say it, cleansing water. Okay, this is supposed to kind of be similar to Bioderma. I love this stuff. I use it every single day. It takes off my eye makeup perfectly, and I use those little round, like cotton rounds. That's what I use. I love it. It doesn't leave any residue. I don't like the oily ones, you know, we check the shake. That just leaves the oil residue, and I don't like that. So this is literally feels like water, and like there's no scent. There's no scent. So it's gentle. I really like it. I don't often use it for my entire face, but I have, and it does. It works perfectly. I don't use waterproof mascara, so I can't really attest to whether it removes waterproof. I would assume. So this I have repurchased. I will for the rest of my life. Okay, next. Okay, another product that is a staple. I have repurchased it over and over, and I think it's a must-have in any collection, is MAC Fix Plus. There are like several uses for this product, and that's what you know, it's a multi-use product all in one. So how I use it is, I don't really have dry skin. I have combo, and it changes from season like most people's. But if I'm wearing like a full coverage foundation, and I have powder and blush, and I kind of want to take away that really powder look, I will just spritz this all over my face, and it takes away that powdery look. You know what? And also I will use this prior to putting on foundation. It adds another layer of moisture, if that makes any sense. Another great use for this is if you have some eyeshadows that maybe foiled eyeshadows, you can spritz your eyeshadow brush with this, go on your product, pat it on your eye, and it really helps to apply those, you know, those tricky eyeshadows. And my husband uses this too sometimes when he gets out of the shower and he's like, I need my spray, my face is tight. So yes, MAC Fix Plus, a must, staple for sure. Next, okay, let's talk about foundations. I'm gonna show you two. One is newer, but I am loving it, and one is not. So the first one that I'm gonna show you is It Cosmetics, and I don't know if this is focusing well. It Cosmetics CC Cream. Full name is Your Skin But Better CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. Okay, it is a CC cream, but don't let that name deceive you, because when you hear CC cream or BB cream, you immediately think light coverage, face is going to be an oil slick after a few hours, it's not going to cover imperfections. Well, let me tell you, friends, this will change your thoughts. This is by far, this is probably like one of my favorite foundations altogether. I love it. The coverage is great. It is medium to full, really. You can build it up. So the color that I have right now is medium, I believe, or let's like it. Medium. I actually get the tan in the summer. In the summer, this is pretty much like all I wear. And right now I'm actually wearing it mixed with the other foundation that I'm going to show you in a minute. So staple, I have repurchased this. I will repurchase this forever because it's just, it's easy. It's just easy to apply. Some foundations are not. Okay, the other foundation that I really like, that is a newer purchase, is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. Now, this one is full coverage. Like, it's full coverage. I love full coverage foundations. So, I always, in my collection, I like to have at least two, not so heavy and a heavy, like all-nighter. You're going out, you want to wear this. But what I really love to do is mix them. So today I have mixed them. And I do that a lot. Look, you can mix stuff. You can mix foundations. Really, guys, there are very few hard and fast rules when it comes to makeup. It's just, that's just, be creative, you know, try something. You never know when something's like a combination is going to actually work better, you know, on it than something on its own. So combination all the time. So these two, yes. And I would repurchase this. Yes. Okay, let's go into, okay, I picked a bronzer for you guys. I don't wear bronzer every day, but this is my favorite go-to. I would absolutely repurchase. It is MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun, okay? It's the perfect color for me. I know, you know, you have to be careful. Not all, I don't think that there's a universal bronzer that's going to work necessarily for everybody. I mean, this may be it. It may be, I don't think it runs orange, but maybe for somebody's complexion it could. I use this all over my face. You know, this is a great, like, in the summer, I don't feel like putting foundation on, I'm just gonna do some bronzer, you know, because it does give just kind of a pretty sheen. It adds a glow. So it is not, I don't know that I would consider this a matte. Well, it has a slight, I mean, because it's a mineralized skin finish, it's gonna have a slight sheen, but there's no sparkle or glitter. I love it, I would repurchase it. So this would be my favorite bronzer. Okay, next, let's talk about eyeshadows. I love eyeshadows, I have multiple palettes, so I'm gonna show you one palette and then a few singles, okay? So this is kind of newer for me, and everybody talks about it on YouTube, and if you know makeup, you've probably heard it. It is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, I love this palette. If there was one palette, that's hard. Okay, if there's one palette that I could only have for the rest of my life, this would be it. It is beautiful, it is beautiful. I don't wanna blind you with, it is beautiful. There it is. I love warm eyeshadows. There are warm eyeshadows in here. I am wearing it today on my eyes, and it's beautiful. You've got the shimmery shades are just perfect. You know, I have the little rock, and I love the little rock, and I think that's a staple too, but you know, I can't bring up everything. It is very powdery. It kicks up a lot of like dust. I don't find that this one does. I find that the everything's creamy. Mattes can tend to be powdery, and I don't get too much powdery. It's blendable. Everything blends well and doesn't become one big hot, you know, muddy mess on your eyes. Like I feel like you can see each color that you put like in the crease. And so this one. Okay, let's see. This video is gonna be long. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna hurry. Okay, real quick, we'll go through this. Z palettes are a must. This is a little one, it's great for travel. 2 makeup brand eyeshadows that I wear all the time that I repurchase is MAC and Makeup Geek. Okay, let me just show you, I'll show you one to save on time, or one of each brand. So this is a MAC shadow. I feel like a staple. It is wood-winked. It's beautiful, I love it. I don't know if it's going to, let's see if I can get it to focus. Well, you know, okay, it won't focus, but just trust me, it's a beautiful shadow. And that's a staple I would repurchase. Makeup Geek shadows are affordable. That's what I love them. I think they're like $6 for, you know, a little pan. Honestly, I feel like the Makeup Geek quality is comparable to MAC. So kind of why spend more? And I love their shadows. Okay, one of my favorites is kind of an orangey color, and it's called Morocco. And it's beautiful. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Let me just show you another one. I just can't help it. Another favorite is Tuscan Sun, so pretty. Okay, MAC and Makeup Geek, staples in my collection. Okay, another eyeshadow that I put this in because Naked Basics. I mean, it's cheap, it's not that expensive. But let me tell you really quick what I use it for, mostly. This color right here, Faint. Let me see how I can do this, because one of these actually falls out. That one always falls out. Faint, right here. You know what I use it for? That's what I do my eyebrows with. I don't use any eyebrow product. I use Faint from the Naked Basics every single day. And let me show you really quick my favorite brush, okay? Is this brush right here. It is $1 from e.l.f. This thing, seriously, it's perfect. It works perfectly. $1 e.l.f. brush. This is what I use. Staple. I have repurchased this, and I have a couple of them. I'm hurrying. Okay, blushes. Okay, my favorite by far blush brand is MAC. I think the quality is great. I think the price is really good. They're affordable, quote unquote high-end. I don't know if they would be considered that brand. So for sure MAC. I'm going to show you 2 favorites that I think that are universally flattering in my opinion. Melba is a staple, and I think most people actually probably have this color. It is beautiful. I do feel like, I'm sorry if it's not focusing there, but I do feel like this color would look good on everybody. And this is a mineralized, well, no, it's not. I thought it was. It's actually a sheer tone shimmer blush. So it's slightly sheer. It still packs on color. It has a sheen, no glitter, but I'm wearing it today. I also have highlight on, so you're seeing that. But it is, what did I say? What it is? Sunbask. And I think this is beautiful. It kind of gives your cheeks not a blushy look, but more of just like a tan sun-kissed look. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to look too pink or plum, and you just want kind of like just like not that you've even been in the sun, because it doesn't turn it red, you know, it just gives you a tan flush to your cheeks, and I love it. I combine the two. I combine blushes all the time. I often wear Melba and Sunbask together. Okay, I had to, this is an honorable mention. One of my favorite blushes is by IT Cosmetics Sugar Plum. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I've used it a lot, so it's kind of scraped, but this is your highlight and your blush all together. You don't need a highlight after this, because I swirl them, put it all over. If I want a little more defined color, I go here, put it where I want it, and then this right here, I can highlight just a little bit here. I can even put it on my nose. It is beautiful. Okay, had to mention that one. Okay, next, okay. Oh, to prime the eyes, MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. I use a primer on my eyelids every single day. Eyeshadow, I don't care high-end or what, eyeshadow doesn't stay on my eyes. If you want it to stay, you must get something like this. The only primer that I use that works well is MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. Okay, I'm trying. We're at like 13 minutes, y'all. Okay, okay, Holy Grail. This is Holy Grail. I have tried other eyeliner pens, but I come back to this one, and I bought it over and over. I will not use anything else. I've tried about everything on the market. This is Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen, okay? I'm telling you, I use it every day. You want a wing, you can use it. You don't want a wing, you can use it. It stays on, it's pigmented, it lasts. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and it ain't broke, and I'm not gonna go with it. I've tried Kat Von D's, Stila's, I mean, I've just, Hourglass, nothing. This one I go back to. And I actually think it's kind of pricey for the drugstore, but it's so worth it. Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen. Won't use anything else. Okay, we're gonna get to some lips. Lipsticks I love. So you guys, I only put in 4. My favorite brand of lipstick is MAC. I have more MAC lipsticks than any other brand. My favorite MAC lipsticks that I have repurchased and will repurchase, they're staples. I like nudes, if you don't know that already. MAC's Blankety. This is a beautiful nude, and it is an amplified, so it's gonna pack some pigment. I love it, okay? I wear it all the time. You'll see me wearing it in videos. Another one is Velvet Teddy. This is a matte, but it's a very comfortable matte. It doesn't dry out your lips like most mattes do, but it stays, and it's beautiful. If I had time, I'd do swatches for you guys. It's beautiful. Okay, another one that I'm mentioning because I wear it a lot and I love how it feels. It's Laura Mercier's Amaretto Swirl. It's a beautiful nude. It's very creamy. I wish this would focus, guys. I'm sorry. It's focusing on my face, not this. I can't get it to focus on this. Now the flowers. Do the lipstick. It is just a beautiful nude. It's very creamy. I love it. Laura Mercier Amaretto Swirl. Again, all of these you can get Sephora, Ulta. Okay, my favorite lip liners are MAC's, and the reason they're my favorite lip liners, these I just grabbed a couple, is they are a tad dry, which for a liner is good, because if your lipstick is a little slippery, you want your liner to be dry to keep everything in and to stay. So MAC lip liners are by far my favorite. I mean, this happens to be Brick and Nightingale, just, you know, 2 different colors. My holy grail lip liner is by Lancome, and it's about gone, and this is Ideal. I have it on today, and it is just a, let me just do a swatch. It is just a, I have a little bit of bronzer on my hand. It is just a perfect go with every color lipstick, almost nude, browns, mauves. Oh, wait, and look, I've got to get another one. I love it. Oh, I forgot to mention. Okay, I had technical difficulties, but I'm back. My favorite, I forgot to mention this one, but my favorite liquid lipstick is by Stila. Now, liquid lipsticks can be drying. They are matte, most of them. But Stila's, I just think they did a good job. It doesn't, I have very dry lips, but it doesn't dry my lips out like most mattes. I love this color. Again, it's what's on my lips. I'm gonna put it beside Ideal so you can see it. Can you focus? So there it is. Right there. I love it. It's perfect. And oh, it's called Baci, by the way. I do need to give you the, I don't know that that's gonna focus, but it's Baci, B-A-C-I, Stila Baci. I love it. I will repurchase it when I'm out of it because I wear it all the time. Okay, we're almost done, guys, and I could talk for 2 hours. Just really narrows this down. One last kind of random favorite is a hair favorite, okay? This is by Kenra. It's texture powder, texture defining powder, okay? I have I'm trying to get this up for you guys. I have very fine hair. And sometimes when I just kind of want a little more poof or a little more something or more grit and texture to actually do a messy bun, I will spray, it's a powder. I will just go tap, 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 and kind of do this. And I don't have it in my hair today, probably need it, and it really creates nice texture. It doesn't feel gross to me. Yes, you can kind of feel it a little bit. but it provides like a nice grip if you want to put your hair up in a bun, or just leave it down. And you can even put it on your ends to fluff up your ends because your ends tend to be a little bit more thinner. I love it. I will repurchase this when I'm out because it's just, I use it so much. So guys, that is it for this particular beauty video. It was a lot of fun to do. Oh, sorry, I'm crinkling the bag. It was a lot of fun to do. I mean, I've left out lots of favorites, really, because I have more. So if you like this kind of video, you like me doing something different, beauty related, let me know down below, and please give me a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed this. Also, let me know what your favorites are down below, because I love to learn about other people's favorites. And what else? Oh, I had another question for you. I guess that's it. You know, I can't think. I'm all scatterbrained. So yeah, let me know if you have any of the same products that I showed, let me know also, and let me know your thoughts. Because it's kind of funny because sometimes you love a product, but somebody else hates it. Let's see. I think that, oh, you know what I did not include? What I forgot is a mascara favorite. I'm not a mascara girl. But if I had to pick one, I would say the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. That's not what I'm wearing today, but I really like that. So, all right, guys, I think that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all of you who wanted to see this beauty video, and I hope you enjoyed it, guys. So, yeah, I will see you tomorrow, and please subscribe. Normally, we do daily vlogs, but occasionally, I think on Sundays, where I'm going to do sit-down videos. If you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know that as well. So, I love you very much. Please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! My heart is racing just to know